give me a minute. Hello, I'm sorry about the delay. Something happened in the other live and I couldn't be live with that one. Okay, let me text the others. Hi, hello, Joanna. Yes, what's happened? I think they keep telling me like it is something wrong with the age of like viewers, and I couldn't go live. That the button that I like go like live with it, clicking is not like working. They say like you have to edit something, and I couldn't like just know what was wrong. So yes, Zainab, salam. Yes. I don't know what happened with the other live. I think I put like something for children and they couldn't let me go because everyone was like something like this. I did not understand a thing. So I had to restart my laptop and go live with another one because it wouldn't work. Okay. Yes, Joanna, مرحبا بكم. شيفام, زينب, Blanca, Hassan, Brenda. Hello and welcome back in another live. I was like so excited and I was already wanted to do it on time, but that's okay. We're here now. Yes, so for people who are new with us, welcome to the Darija Coffee Talk. Basically, it's about Darija, is mostly about language and question about language, just language. And the morning tea talk is about everything. It's about questions, Morocco, anything concerning Morocco. So yes, in the morning we talked about like pronunciation of some verbs. Okay, let me fix something here. Yeah, okay, great. Yes, in the morning we talked about like some the pronunciation of some verbs when the verb has like 3 consonants and when it has like a 4 consonant, no vowel or like more than 4 consonants. So that's going to help you a lot when you are learning like Darija. You have made it. Thank you, Ayub. Thank you. Yeah, like finally made it. But at least I have my coffee. Do you have your coffees with you or your drinks? What do you drink, guys? شنو كتشربوا؟ كتشربوا. شنو كتشربوا؟ شنو كتشربوا? This is for plural. شنو كتشربوا اليوم؟ مع اللايف. Because it's like a Darija coffee talk. It doesn't have to be coffee. Any drink that you like. So what are you drinking now? Do you drink something? كتشربوا شي حاجة? Are you with us? Let us know so that everyone going to welcome you and help you and just like to tell us like what's your level. We can give you advice. We can help you somehow. So yes, I'm going to keep talking about the verbs. So here I use the present because I'm talking to you right now, like شنو كتشربوا. So شنو is meaning that what, كتشربوا is like plural. I have my tea and water. Actually, I'm at work place right now. Brenda, yeah, you in the States, so it's like still early over there. Yeah, though of course I have my water as usual. قهوة ديالي. قهوة كحلة. Just like a black coffee. ما فيها والو. Like there is nothing in it. I live in Sali. كنسكن في سلا. كنسكن في سلا. كنشرب الماء دابا. مزيان. الماء مزيان. الماء مزيان. مزيان تشربوا الماء بزاف. Just drink a lot of water. شربوا الماء مزيان. Like that should be like my advice to myself. Okay, so we're going to try to use as much Darija as we can, because we already for people who started with us from beginning, we've done like too many lessons, and we have like beginners with us, like because every now and then we have like new students, but we still like you can follow with us. If you guys have any questions from the morning or from last time, you can ask, of course, anytime you want. I drink tea. Yeah, in Darija, how would you say that in Darija? Do you drink Moroccan tea? Or like just like some other tea? Yes, كنشرب أتاي. كنشرب أتاي. So we are going to practice any verb we're going to use today. It's going to be more conversational. It's going to be a practice day today. It's going to be just practice. We're going to practice pronunciation of anything we know. So كنشرب, كنشرب, كنشرب أتاي. Okay, so yes, Ayub, you said كنشرب. You just say كنشرب, كنشرب, كنشرب. أنا ما كنشربش والو. نكون في الزنقة. نكون في الزنقة is future. I will be in like in the streets. But you would see أنا في الزنقة. أنا, because أنا is give the meaning of I and I am. So you would just say أنا في الزنقة. In the streets. أشرب أتاي بشيبة. Oh, Sam. Finally, someone said Shiba. I actually don't drink Shiba in summertime when it's hot, but I drink it just in winter time. So, by the way, Sam, what's like the Shiba in English? I forgot again. كنشرب أتاي بشيبة. Since we are speaking about the tea, can you give us the infamous Maghribi proverb about Maghribi shay banana? Yes, absolutely. I have like one of my favorites. Like, okay, I have like to think about one. أنا كنشرب الحليب وكناكل حلوى. انتي اش كتاكلي؟ ما كناكل والو دابا. I don't eat anything. ولكن كنشرب ما كنشرب شي والو. shouldn't that ما كنشرب والو. That's like the Nord way of talking. So I did not corrected Blanca, because I know like she lives in the Nord, and they add like she when they use the negative. ما كنشرب شي والو. So they always like they see e, she in the end of the verb when they use the negative. So that should be like not correct, but and it's still like double negation over there. But like people in the North, they talk slightly different. أتاي الأشياء okay. أتاي الأشياء أحسن من. Yes. So this is the proverb. I was like trying to think about it. Is أتاي بالعشية بقرة من بقرة مشوية. Okay, I will just like write it first in Darija and then I will explain. Okay, let me. This is a lot of comments. It's got something like this, but I like it in Darija. The first glass is as gentle as life. And the second one is as strong as love. The third is as bitter as death. Lowell, خفيف then is strong. No, Blanca, I never. I don't know if I heard that proverb, but I know this one that I wrote. What is mint and peppermint in Darija? Mint is atay. A lot of people say nana for wood. Yeah, we just like say nana. We always say nana. Different type of nana of mint, but we all of them we call them just like nana. Okay, so yes, the one that I wrote over here is a proverb, and it's meaning like atay العشية, which means like the tea of afternoon, cinnamon, which means like better than. بقرة مشوية. So بقرة is the cow. Mishmians who are with us today, but this is just like a Moroccan proverb. So أتاي العشية is mean like the evening tea. cinnamon بقرة مشوية is better than you know, like a grilled like cow, which means like tea is better than anything. And we mean العشية because in the afternoon, like all in the days, they would like all the family gather together and have like a kaskrot, which means like the snack between lunch and dinner. And they would like eat like some like sweets, like Moroccan sweets and tea, and it's the best sitting ever. And I miss it when I was little. Like we used to have like this gathering, but not anymore. Like still in big families, but it was like the best. So that's like a proverb that I wrote before. I don't know, guys. Do you hear me well? Please tell me. Thank you, Nana. There is like peppermint. It's so different. Let me Google peppermint so I see like what we are talking about here. Honestly, like we say, there's like a name for it, but okay. So there is like two kind of mint in Morocco. So the mint that has like a harsh, yes, in the flavor, yes, it's so different. It's called نعناع البلدي. والعبدي, sorry, how to say that? Like for them, but like all like the main word for it is like nana, and of course, yes, the taste is very different. And honestly, like I love all the flavors. So you just say nana, nana, and then like you would like say like a hadak or like that one or that one. I think mint is like, yes, Blanca. So yes, flavor is like way different between the two, like the normal mint and the other one. But yes, bad connection again. It's like I don't know what to do with it. But like honestly, I've been working with it the whole day, so I kinda understand. Probably my laptop like hates me. Like literally, my laptop hates me because I'm working with it like from very early in the morning up till now. Like it's like the whole day. I don't use my phone a lot. I use just like my laptop. Elf, cinnamon elf, naga welda. There is something wrong with this proverb, Hassan. Is like duka بالبراد, duka بالبراد, because the bread is like the teapot. Is not berda. Is not berda. Berda is like cold, so it wouldn't make sense in that sentence. Yes, we say nana. We say nana for both of them. But like the normal nana, there is like so the one that have like a very soft leaves, it's called نعناع العبدي. If you want like to use the name نعناع العبدي, is like the mints that have like or has soft leaves. The connection is like plain. بكبردة سميت maybe I don't know, like because like for us Moroccans we love like hot tea, not cold tea. So the verde is like I still like did not make sense for me because you said like cinnamon is better than, and I know for sure Moroccans love like really love like tea hot, like as hot as it could be. So yeah, but it's could be, I don't know, like there are like way too many proverbs, and I gave just like some of them like in my last video, but I do create another one like a part 2. I just like haven't recorded yet. I just like need to record it and it's going to be on YouTube. So yes. Okay, do you guys have any questions? Yeah, so Blanca is like, I answered already like your question. You just like say nana, and then like you pick the one that you want. You're already going to tell you like in a wahed, like which one, and you just like yeah, I mean like in the past I used to like hot coffee and hot tea, but not anymore. Especially now, like because it's like very hot. Especially today, actually, it's like very humid. كاين السهل بزاف. كاين السهل بزاف اليوم. كاين السهل بزاف. Okay. السهل. Yes, yes, that's a good question. People who does not follow me on Instagram, you can do that. So I made it like I decided, like I already قررت. So to decide to قرر. So قررت. I decided. قررت. So the verb is قرر. To I decide. So how are we going to say past tense? Yes, Hassan, I got it. Yes, yes. Like because as I said, like I know like it could be like a proverb, or it is a proverb, but it's just like for me like it did not make sense in that one specifically because Moroccans love hot tea. They literally love it. So when they said like a you know like a cold one, it was like something weird about it. Yeah, but it could be, I don't know, like Moroccans have too many. I don't know if you hear guys. Okay, that's crazy. Trying to see what's wrong here. But anyways, I don't know if you guys hear me now, but what we were talking about, tea. Yes, what I said is in, okay. Guys, are you, like, do you hear me? Yeah, I know it's like working very late. I don't know what to do with it. Like, honestly, it's like really hard. Because you know, only I was like really excited to I was like really excited to give the lesson today, like so that we can practice speaking and pronunciation and how to speak like perfectly. Okay, great. I hope so. I hope so. Because it's like really hard. I don't understand that. Okay, great. So what I said, like for people who does not follow me in on like Instagram, my Instagram is like Darija with Katie, or like learn Darija with Katie. So basically, I ask a question is like Darija with Katie, or like learn Darija with Katie. So basically, I ask a question, and I know I know like a lot of guys like over here, like they ask me how long it's going to take me to learn Darija, and is this going to take me like forever? So and I'm sure like if like you are putting it on like a little time every day, even if you are like working like the day is you're going to learn something. Like if you like organize your time and put like a specific time just for learning, you can do it. So I asked on my Instagram, should I start with Spanish or with French? And I know not viewers like ¿qué tal? Bien, you know, something like this. Like I don't even like remember what I know about it. And for French, I haven't spoken it forever, and I can understand, but I don't know how to speak it. So I put like you know, like a vote, and majority, like they said, like go for Spanish first, and this is what I'm doing. So I'm going to start, like I would do like a week challenge. It's not like supposed to be like a hard challenge. It's just I'm like always like busy during the day. So I would put a time for learning the language, and I would let you know like how much I can learn just in that. So my goal is to speak, I wouldn't say fluently, but decently in the end of the challenge, like after 7 weeks. Sorry, after 7 days, not 7 weeks. So what I'm going to do is like I'm going to document every like step, and I know like I know the process and how I'm going to learn, because I've been always like learning like I was always like learning like new things. Like I always like in college and scientific things, but not like language. But now I will like you if you can do it like very fast. So yes, and I'm really positive. I know that it's going to be like I would know something to say like in the end of the week, and of course I can like pick someone who speaks Spanish to just like communicate. So basically, I'm telling you now, it's going to be like a little bit embarrassing if I didn't like learn something. Yes, vimos ala. I know like ala is like over there, something over there, but yeah, this is going to be like a really good video. Like it's going to be I'm going to start from tomorrow, or like one perfect two. Yes, in here that idea. Yeah, I can understand a little bit, because like same as in English, perfect two is like perfect. Uncle that idea, like I love the idea, or like I like the idea. No, that's the thing, Blanca. I'm going to try to do it myself, because I know a lot of students complain and say like I have no one to speak Darija with. So what I'm going to do is like I'm going to try to learn myself. Like like there in the first week, and of course in the second week I like try to speak with more people and all of that. But the first week I'm going to do it myself, like no help from no one. I'm just like going to collect my data, like from YouTube, from the videos, from music, from all of that, and I can see how I'm going to do like just by myself. So that's, you can like see that you can do it. You can learn like something. Of course, like when you go further with language, you need to learn like more and know the role and all of that, and you need help. But of course, you can do it in the beginning. But yes, Blanca, I would like need the help like in the Spanish sounds like really good actually. And Allah, it's feel like Aya with the words Aya, Aya, maybe like yeah. I don't know if I pronounced that correct. So yes, that's going to be like a good challenge, and also like it's going to be like motivating for all the people who want like to learn and be like thinking about timing. And I'm pretty sure that you can like learn like too much in 1 week, and that the second week is going to be like much better. And I know how I'm going to do it, and I'm going to share with it. And as always, I was advising you, like you have to speak from day one. So I'm going to do like when I will start, like whatever I'm going to learn it, I'm going to speak it out loud. I'm going to practice it out loud. So I'm going like to learn like the writing things and also the spoken. So it's very important. Yes, and yeah, you can also like do the same with Darija. You can like okay, my laptop is crazy hot right now. So اسمح لي اللابتوب ديالي. I'm sorry my laptop. اسمح لي بزاف. Yes, so I am like really happy that I will start doing this, and I really want like to feel same as you, like you are like learning the language, and I know how hard to learn a language. And me learning a language was like long time ago when I started learning English, and then like I start like learning languages from here and there, just basic and not going through them. But this time I'm going to do it. Irene, Assalamu alaikum, Titi. Sal khair. Hello, and welcome to people who are new to us from first time. So yeah, there are like two noise, like actually like three. Like I have like three things. This is what I was working on today. So basically, there is like a free WhatsApp group that students practice with themselves. But I'm going to create like a paid one, and it's going to be like listens. It's going to be very serious one. It's not about like it's just like random. It's going to be very organized, and I promise that I'm going to do like a paid WhatsApp group, and a lot of people asked for it. So it's going to be very organized, and I promise that I'm going to do like a paid WhatsApp group, and a lot of people asked for it. So I'm going to do that, and it's going to be like 3 hours every week, and it's going to be the first. It's going to be like one like through Zoom, and it's going to be like a group meeting. The ones that they are in the paid group, and it's going to be like sending documents, audiobooks, practicing like pronunciation and all of that. So it's going to be like very intense, very intense, like a group is not like just like that. Like a group is not like just like that. Yes, I mean like I because it's actually it's like very hot these days. Like I'm really sweating now right now. It's like sounds, if you can see that, it's like this is like sweat. Like I'm really sweating right now. My hair is like wet just from the sweat. Like there is like no wind today. Yes, we were like in the beginning we tried. I'm glad that the Wi-Fi is good now. Yes, we were like in the beginning. We tried. I'm glad that the Wi-Fi is good now. We can do more. So we were talking in the morning about like pronunciation of the verbs, and we started talking about. We were talking in the morning about like pronunciation of the verbs, and we started talking about tea and different kind of mints, and how like mints, like Moroccans like hot tea. But nowadays, like they start like to be open about different things. So they're drinking different things. So for example, they will like Lipton, and they would like with the bags, and they would like drink like they would try the iced tea, and in the past like no one would like drink like iced tea, and everyone drink tea very sweet, like too much sugar in it. Like I swear it was like the sweetest thing. It's like you drinking sugar, like literally, like it was like very sweet. And I'm sure like a lot of people who went to Morocco, they would like notice that the tea is like very sweet. But now like people start like to be smart about it and ask people before they get them like a very sweet tea. So yes, like but tea with mint is like really good. It's like really nice. So yeah, I said about the WhatsApp, the paid WhatsApp group for whoever interested in that. Tomorrow is going to be the day that is like I'm going to put the people in the group and give them information, because we want to start from at 1st of July, and it's going to be like to just like focus on the language and really learn and practice with the others. So yes, if you are interested, like you can contact me for like giving you prices and how the group is going to work. It's going to be very organized, and you know me, like I'm little like tends to be organized, so I really took my time to put the program and what we're going to do during the week and all of that. That's Arabian lady. That's Titi. I don't know like if Turkish tea is the best or not, but whoever like been like traveling around the world, Moroccan tea is the best. But for me, it's like everything is the best. Like I don't have favorites, to be honest. مريم سلام لاباس عليك كلشي مزيان. You more games this week, maybe 2 or 3. Like I'm working on it on them. Like I have to like record one, like just to record it, and the other one just like I have to put subtitles on it, because it's going to be like a video that I'm in it. And the third one is going to be by next week. الحمد لله كل شيء مزيان. كيعجبني أتاي بالفليو. Yes, that's like a really good. I don't know like what's flew in English, but if you know, you can like write it in English. I don't know like what's flew in English. It's basically like a green thing. It's like Shiba and mint, but it's actually it's like its color is like gray, and it's like really good for like the cold. If you have like a cold or something, it's like it's very good. People use it as a medication over here, like a natural one. Okay, so let's like practice more sentences. We were talking about أنا كنشرب القهوة. أنا كنشرب القهوة. And some people said like أنا كنشرب أتاي. أنا كنشرب الماء. Some of them said like أنا ما كنشرب والو. ما كنشرب والو. That is art. Hi. Penny Royal Mints. That's what's called. Let me check it, like to see if like this is what we are talking about. I'm doing great, thank you. I don't know what's your name, so I don't know what to call you. So جاو سيرة like السلام عليكم كي دايرة لاباس عليك كلشي مزيان. Penny Royal Mints. Yes, yes, Fleo. Yes, it's like very good one. It's like it's good for the skin. It's like it keeps the insects away, and it's like really good for the guts, and like there is like a fly. It's like also like good for like mouth sores. Yes, this is like an Arabic thing. It's like very it's like from the from the history. So it's like really like old like things you would find that like same in Spain, like in you would find it either in the mosques, you would like find it in Turkey because like almost same culture, and you'd find it where else? I think yes, like Arab countries, like some Arab countries, not Arab. Um, yes. Okay, yeah. Katie, my family comes from Casablanca. What is the typical difference with the accents from Rabat? That's a good question. So basically, in Rabat, in Casablanca, almost the same like same accent. But the thing you can say like I would say like uh, the Rabatic like accent is like very polite. It's like very like how I say it, like high class kind of like way of talking. So there is like no insult, like nothing like they don't like use like pure Rabatic people. You wouldn't use a lot of slangs. Meanwhile, in Casablanca, you would find a lot of people like use a lot of slangs. So that's what's different, but like same way of talking. It's just like I think some people in Casablanca they tend to use more like slings than in more like than Rabat, but also like some people in Rabat they would use slings and bad words and all of that. So it just depends. But basically, like they are like similar, like same words. We use like same words. It's just in the north. In the north, they speak like way different, with like a different accent, different words sometimes. So yeah. Aloe vera. What is aloe vera? We say aloe vera. We just like we pronounce it different. Aloe vera. Aloe vera. Or aloe vera. Aloe vera. Same like aloe vera. If you pronounce it, this is how we pronounce it. Aloe vera. Aloe vera. Aloe vera. What country are you in? If you don't mind me asking, I'm in Canada. I'm in Morocco. This is like I'm teaching Moroccan language. It's called Darija. Sevilla? What is Sevilla? I don't know what Savila is. No, you're talking about aloe vera? No, no, we see aloe vera. We see aloe vera. Okay, yes. Salam, Alison. Ah, Alison, sorry, I don't know if I said the salam back. I just like saw it now. Salam alaikum. Yes, Kochi labas, alhamdulillah. I hope that you all doing well. Is that the plants you were talking about? When? No, no, like I don't think I talked about it. We don't we weren't like using aloe vera before, and now like it's also in Darija. We use it in Darija. We say aloe vera, and we write it exactly like that. And yeah, we only like oh, in English it's Savila. I thought like in even like in English is aloe vera. That's what I thought. Honestly, we just like use it like for a beauty purpose, like for some things. Okay, so yes, let's practice more like sentences so that like we use time in a good way. Okay, so for people who are like new with us, please try to follow and don't worry if like you thought like something is hard. Like it's not. This is not going to be hard. It's just like practice for speaking. Can you give example of accent? Because it's like a shame I don't know Darija, but if I pronounce it with a Dutch accent, the Moroccan family is going to laugh at me. Mm. I don't know because she said like aloe vera in Spain, like in Spanish, like she's talking about the plants. Because I already, if you didn't see like the question above, so yeah, Arabian man, Arabian lady, sorry, Arabian lady. There is like not specific accent in Casablanca. So in Casablanca and Rabat and Kunitra and Sali, we speak the same way. It's just like the add some like words like sata and sat, afina sahbi, something like that. So it's like same way of talking, but they add something. For example, we would say like WhatsApp, like fin or like kidair or something. So they would still say kidair and they would like add a sahbi or they would add like a sat or so they would use like add like some slangs to the sentences. So if you are just like going to talk the same way as like I talk, so it's going to be like just like some like polite Kazawi talking. Like which mean like some people in Casablanca that they talk in a good way without like using slangs. So that's how it's going to be. And شوفوا coming back. Yes. So yes, I'm going to go. Yeah, if you guys have any question, you can ask me. While when you don't have questions, we're going to practice like the pronoun. Um, I don't know what you mean. Like when we are like in Darija using conjunctions. Okay, so let me read like question again. So when you're using do we switch the verb in the second clause like if we do in German language? I don't know German, so or does the verb remain the same and written the same as in English? The verbs from yeah, I think like Brenda already like said like before like many times that she's from Texas. It's like remain the same. So conjunction doesn't change anything. Like when you say for example if you are like using like the if clause, so I don't like exact using like the if clause, so I don't like exactly like what you mean, but if you use the if clause, you're going to say ila, you would use ila if. But if you are like using like the conditional type, for example, like if you are talking, yes, there are too many. So for example, walakin can be in the beginning. If you use it in the middle, that will be okay. So it's like it does not like for us. It's not like really matter. It's like depending on how you talk. So I'm going to give examples so that you can understand. So if you're talking about aula, you would can like still use it in the beginning, or you can use it in the middle. For example, بغيتي أتاي أولا بغيتي القهوة. Even though like we don't really say أولا, we say لا. We don't use أولا. If in this, if you want like to emphasize something or like serious situations and all of that, so we will say like we'd use it in the middle, or so it should be in the middle. It can be used in the beginning in one case when you are like already talking about all of that, so we will say like we'd use it in the middle, or so it should be in the middle. It can be used in the beginning in one case when you are like already talking about like something and you are assuming thing and something, and you say like أولا ما بغيتيش تهضر, like something, and you are assuming thing and something, and you say like أولا ما بغيتيش تهضر, like, or maybe like you don't want to talk. So it still can be in the beginning. The thing with the conjunction is they are like very very flexible in the sentences. It's not going to change the verb, but you can put it in the beginning or middle depending on how you talk. So for example, ولكن it can be in the middle. If you said like كتعجبني هذه وهذه وهذه, like I like this ولكن ما كيعجبنيش, but I don't like. So you can use it in the something like you were talking and you will say ولكن أنا ما بغيتش, like but I don't want it. So you can use it in the beginning, but of course you can't use it in the end because you can just like use but in the end. So it's just like about sentence. It's like about sentence. ملي is in the beginning. ملي in the beginning. ملي مشيت somewhere. ملي بغيت. So ملي like mostly like always like used in the beginning. It's just like you say like ملي I did this. ملي did that. So yes, I don't know if I answered your question, but like conjunction does not like switch the verb. Like it stays the same. But if like I didn't answer your question, you can give me example of like what you mean, because I don't know like a lot about German, but for us like the language is like very flexible. Like we can like put things in the beginning and in the middle, and it's not going to change anything in the sentence. It's going to say the same meaning. Yeah. How about me? Arabian lady. No, I'm not Virgo. I'm not Taurus. You have to guess the third guess. I'm not. I think like Virgos. Like I don't know anyone who's Taurus. Honestly, I think like Virgos. Like I don't know anyone who's Taurus. Honestly, Virgo, they are like okay. I'm okay with everyone except like I think what's called Jose. Forgot like the one that like no one likes. I can't see your picture. Do you wear glasses? Okay. What's milli mean? Milli it's mean when. When. It's mean when, but not in normal sentences because we have like two ways to say when. So when you say like when, it's like with time. When, if you use it as time, is like imta or وقتاش, معاياش. Those all of them mean when you are talking about time. But when you talking about when, like in a normal sense, it's talking about like when you went somewhere and all of that. When you are like using it when describing something, not question, something, not question. Um, so I'm going to put like question, like for the above. Like I'm talking about the above that I explain right now. The other one, mainly, we use it like when it's like equal about something we have, something, or like for example childhood or something, childhood, not question. Okay, so for example you can say ملي مشيت المغرب, like when I went to Morocco. So this is how we use it. ملي مشيت المغرب, or for example ملي كليت شي حاجة, when I eat something. So you use it in past tense. You try to describe something happened, like when, like because like actually there are like three different ways to say when. We have like when for question, and we use all of the four ones like exchangeably. It's like every region like use something, but we use like all of them. No, I'm not an Aries. I think no one going to guess like what my personality. You can see it. I'm going to be surprised if someone guessed like what my like but okay, so there is someone no, someone in the, like no, but don't say it. Like Shivam, if he's here, he know like what is my sign, so don't say it because I already told you that. No, you're mistaken. I'm not Aquarius, so Shivam, don't say the other option because let them guess. I'm not Aquarius. No, Aquarius they are like very secretive, and I'm not. I'm not Aquarius. No, no. Okay, so I can see you. Let me. I think I'm not Scorpio. I'm not Libra, because then I could say listen to my words. I went to glasses. No, no, I'm not Aquarius. Promise, I'm not Aquarius. Um, yes, I was talking about something. What I was talking about? Yes, I was talking about Milli and about when. But you can still get. No, I'm not Sagittarius. I don't know how to pronounce that. Cancer, something like that. Cancer, but something like that. Millie, thank you. Okay, for Millie, yes. So for Millie, yes. When I was like in, I think in middle school, yes, Joanna, like finally, yes, someone said it. It was the last option. I'm Pisces. So yeah, it's like hard like to guess that. Okay, so yes, the reason with Gemini, Gemini, like we had like I had a friend who was like Gemini, and like I was like whenever like I like everything that has thinking but not memorization. I don't like to memorize. So I helped him with every single subject. And when it came to that subject, he looked at me and he was like, "No, I'm not giving you." And I actually like give him like everything in the other subjects, and we were friends. And he was always like doing that. Like, and he was my friend. What did Elizabeth say? Yes, Emily is one, and it's just like when you talk about past tense and bara, like outside of home, bara, works outside. Again. It's like really annoying when it stops every now and then. Let me know. Let me know when it works. Let me know when it works. Great. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I'm sorry when it's happened like this. I